with the laws of electricity, continuing with the laws of electricity on Shabbos. Hold on. It states as follows. This is kindling a fire. So we stated among the use of electricity is prohibited on Shabbos. We discussed that. Activities involve the use of electricity, such as turning on an electric light and operating electrical equipment and appliances, are forbidden. Although, how are you doing, Jonathan? This is casual Thursday. Although you are forbidden to switch the electric lights and appliances on during Shabbos, you're permitted to have lights burning that were turned on before Shabbos or automatically switched on during Shabbos. This is what's called a timer. So let's see what he says about timers. Operating electrical appliances by means of a timer. So he's got a lot of stuff here. Wow, he's got a whole thing here. And I want to know why. I mean, can you set up your fully self-driving Tesla? Can you program it on a timer?
No.
What? How do you know? I'm just saying, is it? No, I wasn't saying it's allowed. Is it technically? Or is no, not. I'm saying, does the Tesla have it set up so that you could technically pre-program it?
I think so, to some extent.
You're just making that up.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
No, the question is like, can you do that with like those Uber drivers?
You set up an Uber driver.
Yeah, I've done that before.
If you get a Tesla, because then there's no combustible engine.
They have self-driving cars.
Oh, you just do a self-driving away go?
Yeah, we do that.
Well, let's see what he says here. The use of it, I mean, why would that be different than an elevator, than a Shabbos elevator?
There's money involved. You pay the way.
You're paying it in advance. Did you have to tip the Wago driver?
I do it if I schedule my Uber, pick me up, drop me off somewhere. After Shabbos, I'll go back.
If it's an electrical car. You know what I'm saying? It's electrical car. So then if it's a regular combustible engine, then there's fire. But the electrical car, there's no fire. All right, let's first see here. Operating electrical appliances by means of a timer. 218 is the footnote. Use of a timer or Shabbos clock that's set before Shabbos is the subject of a difference of views. For Moshe, permits the use of a device when it's set before Shabbos to put on the electric lights and turn them off, but does not permit its general use for appliances. The prevailing view, however, permits the use of device when set before Shabbos to turn the current on and off on Shabbos on certain select appliances as well. So, anyway, there's a debate, but see the following section, electrical equipment and appliances for particulars on use of timing device with electric lights. Dishwasher? What's he talking about here, a dishwasher? He says here on page 224, you may not use a dishwasher to wash dishes on Shabbos, even if it is set for operation on a timer before Shabbos. And that's because you must close the door in order to run the cycle. Therefore, you're involved with the process of turning it on. Secondly, because of the loud noise. Well, first of all, that doesn't make sense because I have a dishwasher now. It's so quiet you can't even hear it. And second of all, you have to close the door to run the cycle. And you can't have a dishwasher on an actual timer. There is no dishwasher that runs on a timer. I looked into this very carefully. They don't really make it. It's not really made that way.
You buy like a plug-in, the socket.
Right. If you plug into the socket, yeah, but a dishwasher doesn't work like that. Okay, so let's go.
Mine does.
with a plug into the socket. No, the dishwasher.
No, I can set it to start whenever I want it to start. Like,
No, it doesn't really work like that.
yeah, it does work like that.
No. It's not what you're saying, because it only has like a time. First of all, it only has like a timer usually for like 4 hours, and also that's only if it's. Look at it again, Deborah.
Why
Because
would it need more than 4? I mean, I
no,
can.
no, wait 1 second. Look at it again, because when we looked into this, the dishwasher, it didn't actually work in a way that would have helped you for Shabbos. Look at it, because I think it had something to do with the fact that the timer only works once it's closed. I think it was something like that. I remember we looked into it.
Right, and you close it before Shabbat and tell it not to start until
Yeah,
after.
but what's the point of that? You want to put your dirty dishes on Shabbat in it. That's the point.
Well, I just do the
That's the only
opposite.
reason why you want a timer on a dishwasher, so that after the meal on Friday night, your dishes can be washed. But you don't want to close it before Shabbos and then run it on a timer. Like, what would that? So, like, that wasn't helpful to us. But then I discussed it with Binyamin, who's a master electrician, and he said he didn't think that there was a way to make it technically possible to just like put a dishwasher on a timer. But whatever. I'll leave you to discuss that with him. That was what he told me. In Israel they sell one, but it also was like fake news. It was my opinion. All right. Anyways, I don't mean to argue with you, Deborah, or cut you off. If I did, I apologize. That wasn't my intent at all. I would never want to cut you off. Okay. Sorry about that, Deborah. The following, let's just go on. We're on page 219. 219. The following, who wants to read? Asher, please, Vakasha.
The following are additional notations in operating electrical equipment and appliances on Shabbat. In view of technological advances in this field, we're advised to obtain technical and halachic guidance.
Right. We got to get Binyamin on the phone here. He's a master electrician. Okay, go on.
Turning lights on and off. Lighting an electric light involves the flow of an electric current through the wire or filament in the electric bulb, thereby heating it to incandescence and causing it to give off light and will constitute a Torah violation.
You can't even buy an incandescent light bulb anymore. Everything is LED or fluorescent, whatever. You can't. Is anybody buying incandescent light bulb now?
No.
They basically made it illegal. Okay, let's skip that paragraph. Opening an electric refrigerator and freezer.
A standard electric refrigerator or freezer that's thermostatically controlled operates automatically to cool the air when the temperature in the unit reaches a preset degree. By opening the door of the refrigerator and allowing warm air to enter, the thermostat is activated, causing the compressor and the cooling mechanism to operate. Some posts can take a strict view regarding triggering the mechanism and recommend opening the door of the refrigerator in an indirect manner.
Open it with your teeth or something?
When it is not in operation.
I mean, how are you going to do it? Okay, go on.
Feet.
With your feet, yeah, upside down. Your left
behind the turnaround.
Your left hand. Go on.
When it is in operation.
I think this whole chapter is going to be like basically outdated. Like he first wrote this book it was first published in 1989.
Yes.
I just don't know that this is how refrigerators operate anymore. Okay, let's go. Now most of the refrigerators have Shabbos modes. You should definitely do that.
Even if not, it should be in no mitkaven and like.
But even if it's not your intent, if it's for sure going to happen, it's a problem. That's why he says to open it up with the shinoi. That's what he says, because even if it's not your intent, if it's for sure going to happen, but he says you should install a timer, whatever. This is okay.
So just for clarification, what's the difference between Eino Mitkaven and Lo Neichalei?
Okay, so there's two terms here. Eino mitkavin means it wasn't your intent, and lo nichoe means you don't want it to happen. So it could be something that it was not your intent, but it's still good for you. Like it's not your intent that the refrigerator goes on, that the motor goes on when you open the door of the refrigerator, but it is good for you because you want the refrigerator to be cooled. So anyway, it's a little bit. Let's look at the air conditioner.
Regulating operation of an air conditioner.
See, he even has here using a telephone. Nobody uses a telephone anymore. Does anybody even here have a telephone? I'm not talking about a cell phone like a landline. You have one? Most people don't even have one. You have one, Asher, in your house? Eitan? Jonathan?
No.
Just Akiva. I promise you, Akiva, tell your parents you'll cancel it and you'll split the money with them.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
What?
I don't know. We have one.
It's just wasting money. You're like next thing you'll tell me is you're paying for AOL account.
And dial-up internet.
You're paying for your AOL account. Okay, go on.
You are not permitted to adjust the controls of an air conditioner or Shabbat in order to raise or lower the temperature. However, you may open the door or window, although it will result in altering the temperature in the room.
So why are you allowed to do that? You can open your door. It's for sure going to change it. Go on.
You are permitted to adjust the grill or the partitions while the air conditioner is in operation or to direct the airflow. Most posting permit use of a timer set before Shabbat to turn on the air conditioner on Shabbat. On a hot day, you may ask a non-Jew to turn on the air conditioner to obtain relief from the heat, just as you are permitted to have a non-Jew turn on the furnace to obtain relief from the cold. You are likewise permitted to have the non-Jew turn off the air conditioner if the weather should turn cold. See footnote 10 above regarding adjusting the job spot.
The problem with our yeshiva, quote unquote problem, is that there is no non-Jews here. Everybody is a Jew. Like most places have on Shabbos, they have like a custodian who's not Jewish, and so if it's too, they can adjust the temperature. So we got to have the temperature set from before Shabbos.
Wait, there's no, what do you mean everyone here is a Jew?
Everyone's a Jew.
In this neighborhood?
No, in the yeshiva, like if you go to a shul like KMS, they have what?
Yeah, you just go across the street.
I mean, it's not ideal. Like you're not gonna knock on and wake up your neighbor at not 8:30 in the yeah. It's not the same.
If you pay them?
No,
down.
no, I'm just saying, yeah, you could hire somebody to be but I'm saying it's not, doesn't hit the same way. Doesn't it?
Good relations with the Jew.
Yeah, we could, yeah, but it's offensive to be saying, I need you to do something. I mean, it's a little offensive.
Not if you pay them.
I'm not gonna pay a person who drives a,
Pay a kid.
Give them a gift or something.
okay, well, if we needed it, if we were desperate, but I'm saying it's a regular thing. Okay, go
I
on.
could do it.
Listening to the radio or stereo. Who listens to the radio? This thing was written in 1989. Got to be updated, man. Watching television. Who listens to the radio? Anybody here listen to the radio? I was listening to a podcast. Listening to a podcast. Okay, go on. Listening to a podcast.
Wait, why not watching the television? That's valid.
Okay, fine. Let's see what he says.
No, that's not.
Go on, read it,
When you
Asher.
hear people to leave their TVs on.
That's true.
Play off
That's what I see, like on Shabbos.
Yeah. Okay, let's read this. Asher, read this paragraph and then we'll
It's playing
stop.
television, not just a show.
Yeah, let's read this paragraph. Let's read this paragraph and then we'll do the Rashi.
You are not permitted to listen to the radio or to watch television on Shabbat, even when it is turned on by means of a timing device set before the Shabbat or is turned on before Shabbat. The prohibition applies to transistor or battery operated radio.
A transistor radio. Do you guys even know what that is?
Does it have?
This is ridiculous.
Rabbi, it's a good thing that you live in Washington because in the mall, in one of the 46 museums, they actually have all of these appliances that we don't know what they are anymore, including a can opener.
Field trip, Rabbi.
What?
Field trip.
No,
By the way,
at the
that letter
Smithsonian.
you could tell Rabbi Yosef, you could tell Caleb that letter arrived today.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Okay. Anyway, we're gonna stop here, but
No, so one of the Smithsonian museums has like I think it's one of natural history, so they have all kinds of appliances that we don't know, like the old oil lamps and some of our and stuff like that. So anyway,
all right, yeah, Shikoah.
lucky for
All
you.
Yeah.